hate to do it. This knife is dangerous. It's just all there is to it. Of all the knives in my collection, this is the one that's most likely to cut me. So let's turn this around and take a look at it from above. So yes, this is the knife I was talking about. And it's not dangerous at all because it's a poor design or anything. You guys know we already saw this SPK Lamia here on the channel. And this thing is dangerous just because of how it cuts. Now, we're going to go through a whole nother review process on this. You're going to see another video about this. This is not first impressions. I'll explain the danger factor, but this one is mine now. This one is here. This is one of the crew wear ones. The reason that this is dangerous is this is by far the best cutting folding knife I have here at the house. And it is because of so many factors. And it makes it dangerous because I'll relay the story. I have a friend that had a seizure. His kids were spending the night here because he's been in the hospital. His wife was with him, so I had their kids here. I built a campfire. I was cutting cardboard with this to use as kindling for the fire in my little fire table to keep them preoccupied. And as I was cutting, I realized how incredibly good this cuts through cardboard. And if you cut yourself with this, it's a definite dangerous cut. But the nice thing about this is it cuts that way because the behind the edge thickness on this is about 10 thousandths. They average at about 10 thousandths. Now, I will tell you that Alex did something that I absolutely agree with a knife that is ground this thin, starting about here, that blade starts to thicken up behind the edge. And what that gives you is a much more reinforced tip that's every bit as sharp, but the main body of the blade that you're going to do your cutting with, absolutely incredibly nice and thin. It just slides through material. When I did the first test on this knife, just to give you a perspective of how well this cuts, I took the edge off of it and still cut a ton of cardboard. It's in this video right here. You can check that out. I definitely cut with this knife without any edge. I knocked the complete edge off of it. But this is a beautifully done American-made frame lock. Reverse flick, you can slow roll it. It's done in titanium. This one's in crew wear. He's doing a whole new run right now in LMAX. And if you want to get in on those knives, you've got to join his email mailing list because that's the only way you're going to find out. He doesn't put them up on his website. You're going to have to get them. They're $750. And I advise you to definitely go and look on his website for those knives because on the secondary market, this exact knife that Alex was kind enough to gift to me is currently about $900 to $1,300, depending on the secondary market price you find. So LMAX is a great steal. He's going to be doing those runs. They're going to be thinner than this, to tell you the truth. It is absolutely an amazing knife. So he's done some changes. We're just going to go over some of the changes. He told me the 3D contouring is going to be different. Some of the milling's different. The blades, like I said, done in LMAX. And he's done some things that are going to make his life a little easier, which when you make the maker's life easier, you definitely see prices go down. So when he can streamline some of his machining time, that means that he's able to cut back on how much it costs him in machine time. So cool thing about these knives, if you haven't seen the video, you can replace the washers in here with a different material. So there is a set of brass washers. Actually, I'll just grab the case and show you. Like I said, if you don't like the bearings that it runs on, which I find that it runs gorgeously on the bearings, just about perfect if you want to know the truth. But you can also replace it with a set of, I can't remember if these are I think they're Teflon, nylon, I can't remember. The Nylotron, maybe, I don't remember. Or brass washers, if that's what you want. These are cut so that you don't have to do anything with the pivot. They're just the right size to drop on. They cover the spot where the bearings go, but the bearings sit nice and smooth. I don't see why you would want to do anything different. I find that bearing knives are easier to clean up, easier to just put a drop of lubrication in. Let's get that out of the way. We don't need that. So just wanted to give you guys a little heads up that there are more coming. He's saying he's trying to get it down to where he can get more out each month. So join the mailing list. Alex is a great guy. Probably one of the best American-made knives that you're going to find. The Mini Arius, absolutely the best knife I've ever had on the channel. Then you've got this, and then you've got stuff that's coming out of Chris Reeve Knives. There are some super amazing American-made knives. We don't have to always, like, you guys see a lot of the budget Chinese knives and stuff like that on this channel, but I absolutely love how good this is. And then, like, if you're not a fan of choils, I forgot to mention this in the first video, and I definitely will this set of videos. If you don't like a choil, you have the best of both worlds. You can get all the way up on this like that, and you don't have to worry about a choil catching anything. You just got to make sure you don't get too far forward, because this thing will cut you forever. So guys, that's it. I really don't have any real negatives on this knife. Like I said, we'll do a whole nother video on this, because I will be able, now that this is mine, I will be able to do things with this knife that I would not do to a knife that belonged to someone else. It's just rude to do the things that I do with my knives. So I may refinish the handles. We will see. So let's turn this around. We'll do some final thoughts. I'll send you out about your day. Yeah, I know. It's clickbait. It's bait and switch. But hey, man, you watched the video, right? That being said, like, I love this knife. Alex is a great guy. Like, if you want to support an American company, there's a couple of them. I mentioned all of them. The guys over at Chris Reeves Knives, the guys over at Koenig, and Alex up there in New York. So I absolutely hope that these sell out for him. He's got a whole nother run coming. Like I said, join his mailing list. That's the only way you're going to get these for under about $900 is to join the mailing list, because they go on the secondary market and it's just insane. I get it. I understand why they're so good, but yeah, this is one of those really, really expensive knives that you're just absolutely going to want to use. So with that being said, guys, you know what to do. Didn't put a sponsored ad in here. There's sponsors down below. You click on their links. There's discounts built into Coffee Brand Coffee and Tempered Trail. 10% off when you use those links. Other discounts I can offer you. Coupon code crazysharp, all lowercase, works at Rosecraft Blades, Fair and Forge Knife Works, and Katsu Knives. Saves you 10% there and 40% over at Beyond EDC Knives. I've got affiliate links down below for most of the major vendors. Those support the channel, doesn't cost you anything. And I have an Amazon store. If you're going to do any Amazon shopping, please take that link, pin it to your browser, use it for all the Amazon shopping you're going to do, and make Jeff Bezos pay me a little bit. I've got a membership down below. You can look at it. I've got exclusive content. I have premium tier sharpening tutorial series. I do giveaways for certain tiers, and there is a private Discord, and I have a public Discord I've built. Down in the description below, you'll see join the community. Click on that link and just join. If you want to get a hold of me, there's a DM feature there. That's the best way to do it. Guys, that's it on this one. I love y'all. Keep it clean in the comments section. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. And I'll see you in the next video.